cancel that.
Drops, and then my title is gonna be um OSL co-streaming. Yup.
Damn.
Oh snap. Alrighty, who was first pick? I did not check. Shit. Go to that Zatman stream. Team. Is it Team Port Degree is first pick? Okay. So Team Port Degree first pick ban Ja. You want to share screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Team Port Degree first ban Ja. Kali ban on red side. This is an off ban. A little surprised to see it though. From
Are you
second.
in the spectator?
Yeah, I'm locked. Um,
Nice.
so typically, when you're second pick, you want to ban top meta gods. Kali's a little bit off the beaten path, but if you look at this this Banshees team, I guess you're saying that Port doesn't really prio all the high tier solos, and what else? You're probably saying that they're also probably not going to prioritize like the Odins of the world for snakes, so I guess we'll see. Cerberus ban makes a lot of sense. Cerb is just a really good support that's safe. Get ban also makes sense. Yeah, the Kali's just the weird one out, but uh, you know, ADC's off the table, so I guess you're looking now at Hou Yi, Jingwei, Rama, you know, those types of characters. Hercules banned from first. This is actually interesting because again, I don't think anybody on this Banshees team can play Herc, so yeah, a little bit weird that they choose to take first pick given that, but I guess it's okay. We'll see. Yeah, not really the most optimized ban phase here. If you are Dishonored and friends, probably want to ban a Pele and just play to trade gods that are good. I feel like their bans have already been a little bit weird, so playing it like upfront and normal and just like banning a good god so then they can pick a good god, in my opinion, doesn't make too much sense. I think you ban Comfort here and then play trades. And they're going to ban a different Comfort, Uller, but yeah, a little bit surprised. Now, if you're this team here, both these teams prio Pele a ton. Port wants to play it, Dishonored wants to play it. If you don't first pick Pele here, they will top to it. If you don't feel like you have a good answer into it, they might actually like over prio this Pele pick, which given like what the teams want to do, I think in the context here is like actually okay. So let's see if they do it. I think Pele first pick, given they have slightly weird drafting, is correct, and that's what they're gonna do. Pele first pick gets taken. Guys, it's almost like I know how this drafting shit works. Isn't that kind of crazy? Yo, thank you, SpongeBob, for the resub, bro. Appreciate you, Goat. Thanks, guys. Nice to see all of you. And yeah, logical pick here, Odin. Right, you just get a jungle, good into Pele, top tier meta character. Again, pretty smart here actually to ban this Uller. It's an Odin escape. And I think they were saying, look, if you pick Pele, we don't even care. We're going to get something good on the bounce. And they definitely did. Reinforcing this here, I think Disco would be really good. You get a Odin escape type of character while you have Odin, so you deny it from them. It's one of the better picks into Pele. Not the best, but like there's not really a great pick into Pele. Instead, they're going to pick Achilles. Now, this one's a little bit surprising. I think Achilles is good, but you didn't need to take a solo laner here. So they're obviously looking to delay their backline. I'm not really sure why. Truthfully, like the support pick I get, you want to hold for counter. But getting like a Jingwei here or a Hou Yi or a Disco just seems good. So, yeah, not really sure what that's about, but I guess they're trying to delay picks for whatever reason. Hou Yi is going to appropriately get taken probably for jungle. Nuke gets taken for mid. And yeah, I feel like they fumbled the draft a tiny bit so far, but we'll see. Again, I think here, like getting a Disco is not as relevant. If you look at this and say that's scary, I think LaFay is always good. You could go for I mean, King Ocean's really likes Care on mid. I hope he doesn't play because I think it sucks. But He does like it. You also have like a Sobek you could take if you think this newt is like kind of unsafe. I guess that's okay. You could go like Ymir to get more walls to force more shells. It's a little weird. They're gonna go Ymir because they do want that. And then they're actually gonna pick Kernanos, which I mean it has good rundown. You have your passive to apply Echo with if you go a crit build. So there is good DPS on paper. Is this worth it though? I don't think so. I'm very surprised to see them pick Kern. And of course the on her here gets locked. I forgot this guy was even up, making this Kern pick look even worse as the Hui is going to be shifted over to the jungle. I think 10th pick here, probably, Aurora really likes Athena. It's kind of a bad Athena game by draft when he might just brute force it. He likes Scylla a lot, though they would be lacking a frontliner. And instead they're actually going to pick the Pos and pivot the Newt to support. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I think Newt support is like one of the worst gods in the game, to be honest. I think it's like bottom bottom three supports. I really don't like this new pick. I think this new pick is terrible in support. I liked it in mid, but in support this is shit. The Poseidon pick here is god awful. It's just a terrible Poseidon game. I don't know. I think Des is just trying to be different here, which is unfortunate because this is just awful. The on her pick is great, obviously. I think if red team here had picked on her instead of Kern, which they easily could have, they hard outdraft them to a degree that is like illegal. But because of this on her pick, I think a little more opportunity. You've got a very beefy comp. Hikatse is a reasonable pick. It connects with the frontliners, and I guess if you're trying to delay your mid, you want to see how much dive there is. When you see a god like Newt support, you realize there's less dive on you, so the pick feels better, especially when you have frontliners to connect with. So yeah, I like this red team draft. This Fallen Angels team, which is the red side here, haven't won a set yet, but I like their draft. I think they should win this game off draft alone. That doesn't mean they're going to win, but I think they should. I think Aurora on this new pick is like the best case scenario, honestly. So putting him on something like this in game one is really, really nice. Again, I just would have loved if they picked on her there on red side, because had they, there would have been really nothing good for Drunk to play besides Jingwei, but Jingwei would have just like felt kind of passive. And yeah, I think you really like that. So this, to me, this on her pick, or this Kern pick, was just unnecessary. Drunk definitely would not have played Kern as well, by the way, so you know that. Yeah, I mean, look, a tough task. I'm excited to see this solo lane, right? I think Achilles is a great stat check god, so is Pele, so we'll see how this feels and looks. But yeah, I mean, I think the big thing is you really just have to see how this like semi unoptimized duo lane is going to go. Aurora's the captain of this team, definitely the best player in this lobby, so he is kind of like pushed with the how do you say it, the pressure of leading. I don't think this is the pick to do it, but we'll see. We'll see. Hydra on the other side, playing against the best support in the league, most likely. He's got some tough tasks ahead of him, so that'll be a bit interesting. And
Minions have spawned.
I don't remember who this red team's ADC is. Is Labu? That's Rexador, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay, cool. I don't know why he changed his name, but sure. Oh, it's okay, baby. Sorry to hear it, though. It's all good, bro. I appreciate you being here. I'm going to look at solo lane for, like, the first 2 waves, and I'll flip to duo when I need to. But I'm really curious to see how this lane goes, because I think this should be winning for Achilles, but I might be wrong. He's here first because he has Bluestone into Axe, so that's probably going to actually sway this lane to be good. This Achilles stun is solid, but he didn't hit any of the waves, so the poke out exists, but like it doesn't... It like the tempo is a bit weird. This is like pretty fine for Pele. Yeah, I think Achilles will hard win this lane until like maybe 6. I might be wrong, though. Looks like a duo for a second. It's Armageddon over here. Yeah, pretty expected, right? Double ranged character on blue side. They're going to create imbalances as much as they can. Level 2, though, hit early. Really good impale there by Drunk. I think that kind of saves a potential kill there because he's able to cancel out the Kernino stash. So, liking what I'm seeing on red side dual lane. Again, I'm kind of rooting for red side just because they haven't won yet a set, and I feel like it's good for the league if teams can win sets and do win sets. So, yeah, I wanna see him get a dub. That'd be a nice look. Again, it's a very sharp lane. Like, these guys kind of can just kill each other. Mid lane fight though, in the jungle. I think Jehu making Aegis Force. He's okay. Yeah, a little it's tempo Aegis, which makes sense. But I think Jehu's just fucking up here contesting this. I don't think an Odin ever wins this against a Hoi. And King Oceans now is like just, I'm not sure what he's doing. He just ran forward there very weirdly. Yeah, they poked him, but they got an Aegis Force back, and they lost Oris. Really weird trading out of King Oceans and Justin Hu. I just think a really bad decision to play those Oris. And it's not the end of the world because they did poke the Hoi out, so he'll get right mids and he'll have like semi-okay posturing. It looks like he's going to look for the Hoi on the crossover, but I don't really think there's much here. He did steal the Harpy, so that's pretty good. Gets ricocheted, but gets good damage back. I mean, I do respect how combative he's trying to be. I just don't know if it's really, like, all the most successful. Like, I kind of would have preferred he just played a trading thing, goes straight to right mids, and then gets his backsides fast TPs right now, and hits, he's already 4 probably, and is about to hit 5. Not about to, but, you know, closer to. So yeah, once he clears this, is he's 4? No, he's not. Ooh. Oh, that is disgusting. Maybe it's 4 off this? Surely, right? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so it's not that bad, actually. And Snyx is a little bit... Not Snyx, excuse me. Axiom. I thought it was Snyx as their jungler. I guess there's... I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Hey, this guy is low, though. Yeah, just a bit of jungle pressuring. I like that Justin, who got off the camp to rotate on over. That was pretty well done. But with the mid lane here, probably going to be a rock set. Portigree, though, does get pulled. Good combo by King Oceans. Justin, who blinks. I guess Crack can use defensively to get him out. A little bit puzzling there, but yeah, they committed like a decent bit over to solo side and were a little slow to get back to the rocks. Ended up losing them mostly, but King Ocean's having a good ult there to at least force Sportsa back on a, I don't think, super awesome reset. I mean, he's got shield splitter components, so he's okay. But yeah, pretty even game. Liking what I'm seeing though. It seems pretty well played so far. Some of the planning may be a little bit weird, but I think they've done a good job in this mid jungle fighting back even in kind of awkward spots. And sometimes that just doesn't happen. Oceans is really looking to get little pick pokes wherever he can. I think he should. We'll see how this Poseidon looks, man. I'm not a believer of this god. I think it's terrible, but you never know, man. And dual lane, pretty stable. In my opinion, I think dual lane being stable is really good for red side. I think a god like Nude Aspect needs to build a lead to be effective. And actually a lot of pressure over to Justin, but it looks like he's fine here. Yeah, I think they really need to utilize this Newt for pressure and damage. And if they're not able to do that to the point of actually building a lead, like down 500 team gold as they are right now, I think you're pretty unhappy with this. I like the Ymir in the mid to late game a ton more if he's like semi within the same sphere farm-wise. So, gotta be a little bit careful, for sure. Solo side is stable. You're going to see a Wormskin hide on this Achilles first versus a Shield Splitter. Just slightly different choices, but they're both good. Yeah, nothing really to say about that one. Dest walking over. He is pretty low on mana. And he doesn't... Oh, he does have ult, actually. But yeah, not really enough to do much. And he should just be dead here, right? Really good at Kate ult, but just barely not enough to hit him. Dishonored way off the mark with that one, but it's still going to be a kill. Just so much tankiness amongst these people. And King Oceans, who's able to pull the other people, almost getting Axiom speed as well. So it's a 1-for-0 with the tower dive on the way. And I know this tanky tower is going to... Justin who gets the second kill. Really well done by them. King Ocean's having an incredible game, man. King Oceans is really playing well. These ults have been very good. I know that one was out of range, but he pulled 2, so it's not like it was a bad ult by any means. And it leads to that second kill. A little shaky from Dishonored there, who bricks the execute, but as long as the guy dies, I guess it doesn't really matter. And you've got, you know, a 1300 lead with, like I said, a draft I think is just straight up better. Now, if you're red side, you really just want to make sure you group and contest this mid-ritual. It's a little bit tricky of a fight for Hydra and them because they do have less range amongst their mid-core, but they have a lot more bruiserness, so they should be okay. I actually, like, strangely enough, I think Hydra going this Xerxes is, like, not bad. He had tier 2 Olmec, though. I kind of wish he went Yogis first. Like, into this draft where it's all kind of poke and, like, these little, like, shards of damage, I think Yogis would have been awesome. But, you know, Xerxes is still good. I think it still gives health regen. It does, yeah. So he's not terribly unhappy. Gold Fury sneak, though. And this is just a really heads-up call. Do they get this, though? Spotted by Kern. It's going to be close. And Dest is able to secure it just barely. That was very close. But they did get it. Very stabilizing Gold Fury. A little bit of duo prio. I think Hydra was a little bit too seated on mid-ritual pre-spawn. Probably would have been way better if he roams like around Ori's and just waited to then walk over to mid. That would have, you know, denied the Gold Fury, but like nonetheless, they're still going to win rituals, so giving up some of their lead is never good, but it's, you know, it could be much worse. Newt ultimate going to be forced. Ocean's a little bit deep. Dest a bit off the mark here though, but Oceans really needs some help. Paleo rotation is early and Axiom speed is early too. 4v2 in mid when there's a ritual up. I really don't understand how they get golden or at ritual first as well. Here's the counter engage. They will insta-kill Dest at the very least. Axiom speed does get his jump away, or should be fine as well. But does Justin bite off too much? No, looks like he's okay. Yeah, a little bit of... Oh, Axiom gone. Really well done by Dishonored right there. Just a little too deep. I think not really respecting his Hoi jump cooldown. Yeah, a little bit messy there. I think red team was just a bit slow on the rotation into ritual, but they did get it and they got some kills, so overall, like, pretty happy with it. The Achilles, who farms slower than a Pele, getting some kills just accelerates his farming speed and damage, which is really nice, and he's going to be really tough to kill. Kraken over to the chest camp to deny. He's going to play like a semi-swap here just because I think Port was still like hovering mid, which is reasonable, though. Is he just leaving the wave? Oh no, he got it. Never mind. Yeah, it makes sense. Pretty even game still. It's not like
Right tower is under attack.
it's not like crazy by any means. Gank and duo could be happening here on this Kern. Again, a pretty unsafe god, but Newt misses the 2. And the jump from Honor looks okay. Deeds is good. Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure Honor did everything there, and if this was not a Newt, he would just be dead. This god is useless, bro, I swear. Like, I know he's got damage output, and Aurora might feel like he needs to be a little bit of, like, main character-y, but this shit is just trash. I refuse to believe otherwise. Listen, I will see. I want to be proven wrong for the plot, but I just don't think I am. I really think this red team draft just needs a couple more minutes. They're up 1k. They forgave some of their elite deaths, getting engaged on by Justin, who all by himself by the red buff. Does cancel out the Odin 3, so might be able to live. At the very least, will live post-cage, so Odin won't get a stack, but it will be a clean kill nonetheless for Justin, who's now 3-0. Can't see his cage stacks, but that's okay. Stun, off the mark. That's fine. There's no kill here. They have no Odin cage. Yeah, they don't do enough damage. Even if he hits that, I don't think they kill. Maybe they force a shell, but that'd be about it. Hydra, by the way, having a really good game. I know you might be like, well, he hasn't really done much, but like genuinely for Ymir, not dying is like half the battle. Like if he can just be semi-relevant farm-wise, which he's actually ahead right now, and not like pissant the game, which he hasn't, that's really like a great Ymir game. 80% of the time. 1v1 over here, catches the Kurno's dash, can drone Diplomat, get the solo kill right here. Ultimate is good, 708, auto attack, the 2 is off the mark, but a crit auto with the last shot with only, what is this, 18% crit, and he's going to be able to get him drunk though, pulled back by the Akate, who then pulls herself forward for no reason. Drops a kill for free. Is going to be able to get him, though, on the back end. 1 is off the mark, 2 does hit. I think King Oceans just accidentally went through the portal and completely dropped the kill. That was really, really good, but then really, really bad. Tough stuff from King Oceans, man. He's probably dead here as well. Oh, man, what a mess. Axiom, though, does use the ability into the Aegis. Justin Hu manages to kill Des on the side. Aurora trying to get 2 here. Won't be able to get Hydra. Justin Hu really good stun. Shield is good. Shell Force is going to be onto Aurora, and Aurora will fall as well. Big turn from Justin Hu. Ricochet off the mark. Axiom Speed does manage to finish him. Yeah, very fight-heavy game. A really big blunder, again, by Rex, they were getting soloed there on the side. Just pretty... Oh my, and a report is just diving the tower. Shell, though, is going to be good for now. Not enough. Dishonored misses the second Achilles ultimate used in this match. And Port is going to get away with absolute murder. What is going on? I mean, I feel like Red Team is generally posturing a little bit better. Like, the King Ocean's rotation was amazing. The Justin Hu fight in the jungle was great. But, like, there's just a couple of mechanical blunders. Like, I don't know. Yeah, some of the mechanics in these fights have been horrible. The Achilles ults have sucked. Kurnonos just getting caught there on like a random angle like that for no reason. It's just kind of grim. And then Oceans, like we mentioned, he teleported for no reason, which was also pretty bad. Yeah, weird game. Close game, though, nonetheless. So when you have an even match, it's something to keep into account. A lot of heavy early roaming from Port. Really wants to play for this Gold Fury. Notice solo side, we do have King Oceans there. Cage is going to be popped, though. I don't think this is the fight for Red Team to take, so I'm not sure why they're taking it. They will kill Des, but again, this is like not the fight you want to take. You don't have your mid, you don't have your ADC. They took a 5v3, traded 1 for 1, so I guess that's good, but I really want to see them just leave here. Aegis forced onto the Yi, Noodle forced as well. If Justin is able to get out, which he is, I guess it's okay. Hydra's stealing camps. They are going to probably leash gold. And Hydra, who is stealing camps, is just like 2% health. Who's going to come now back. Sorry, where is the freaking support POV? He's going to come back to the Gold Fury. And then leave because it's gone. Really good at Katsu ult, though. Is going to be able to pull the Pele. Hydra kind of pathing out. They do kill Port. Hydra will fall. Is Rex dead? They're kind of just like diving. He's definitely dead. Ooh. That was just disgusting. That's all there is to say about this. Really good turn there from King Oceans and Justin to salvage it a little bit. But man, like, this is completely unforced by Red Team to just like take these like mega int trades. Again, King Oceans was on solo side catching a wave right there. Blue Team is the team that wants to play with initiative. And Red Team starts the engage down 2 people. We see Hydra clearing a back camp instead of resetting to defend Gold Fury. I thought he was still healthy, so I didn't hate it. But then he just came back and did nothing and died and used everything, which was really, really bad. Yeah, just some very strange plays. Like, I think if they just wait for the Kate to come over, like, again, Blue Team hadn't even hit gold a single time. They'd be much better off. I really just want to see them slow down a little bit and play a little bit more together. They're a bit hectic right now. Hydra poking out Aurora a little bit in the 1v1 will be okay. This Pele, though, does seem quite scary, especially pre-pen. Hydra Aegis forced here in the jungle. Very, very isolated. Does he just die here? We'll get the stun off on Dest. At least Poseidon Beads is going to be forced, but Poseidon also just gets one shot, so the 1-for-1 is good for red side. Court Degree very split, but he's got the help. Two people jumping over. Really heads up teleport by King Oceans. Will be able to survive the fight despite the heavy commitment from the blue side. And again, notice Rexor splitting on the side. They will get Ritual here, losing a tier 1 and a tier 2 tower. Isn't all that good. Could King Oceans not have backed? Okay, he did. So that's very good. They're going to still try to semi-defend this, which I like that idea. You at the very least give your Kern more space to farm and time. Really don't want to die for this if you're red team. Dishonored, can he make the steal? No. And is going to be out, though, at the very least. That's what matters. Really not bad for red team. I mean, it ends up just being like a billion trades, which keep the game even. So super, super reasonable. I think they executed that quite well. Again, we're seeing blue team encroach on these things a little bit quicker. But generally speaking, the fighting, despite being down 1 or 2, is like pretty okay. They're going to win a Ritual here as well because blue team is a little bit, I think, just held on gold and stuff. Look at the golden hands. Actually, I mean, they just spent it, so no need. Look at player damage here. And I think this really shows Justin has just been super brawling on the Soden pick and really having high impact. Again, I don't think a lot of these red team fights should be going even okay, but they are largely because of the Soden pick. Sorry, spectator moment. Okay, here we go. Drunk rotating again, by the way, here. Getting them off the Pyromancer. I don't think they know he's here just yet. And Hydra, very poked. Rexador, also just dead here. And very split is Justin who just kind of dies. Freeze is going to be good from Hydra. Third Achilles ult off the mark. And he's going to fall down. I'm not sure what happened there. It just sort of seems like they kind of just died. And that's really all there is to it. Fire Giant being pulled. 5v2 scenario. No bomb on the side of blue team, but they do have the Poseidon Kraken. Poke from Dishonored onto Axiom and Poor. Again, Axiom is your better target of the two. But it seems like they're actually walked out, and with Poor diving onto the Akate, will be fire on 5. Really, really rough time for Hydra to get picked right there with this Kernanos, and that kind of just sends the game into a free fall immediately. I think Justin overcompensates there, trying to do damage, just kind of gets CC locked. At that point, when the fight's scuffed, you want to use your cage just to disengage and back up, and you take the 3v5 fire defense, but him being down means that thing was all but cooked. Yeah, again, I just think it's like semi-weird roaming by red team that's kind of cooked them a little bit. Really good Gold Fury pull here, as they're a little slow to respond on the map. So if red team's able to get a good cross map going right now, which you see Dishonored already semi set up for, it probably won't be the end of the world, but I really do want to see red team like get a little bit more aggressively postured on this map. Like, I feel like Port Degree probably could be something they could look to group on. Instead, they're going to kind of just all run mid. I guess Port does back, so that works out okay. Dishonored should keep this push going, which I believe he will. They semi-group in mid, though, to hit this tier 2 with the stim, forcing the Hoi Yi ultimate. Is the Kernanos okay? Yes. 3 still on left, 2 covering. Now, they are just in a 5v2, so they can just take this fight and kill, but I think they're worried about losing left Phoenix from a shove. So instead, they're going to back and cover. Which is a little passive, but not actually a bad thing. Rex does stay on the map and is going to get blue and probably solo side tier 1. So they're committing to this cross map, I think, aside from Phoenixes, but I don't think blue team's going to play Phoenixes anyways, so it kind of works out. King Oceans, though, a little bit caught. Aegis is going to be forced here. Shell is going to be forced here as well. And with the dive of Port Degree on the back there, it's going to be just enough. Pretty extended dive from blue, but again, red is down people and down fires, so won't matter all too much. Now Rex has to back to cover this mid Phoenix, because they will look for it. 4v5 here. All the ultimates from blue side used, but does red team actually have enough damage to kill anybody here? My gut tells me yes. Hydra with the stun is going to be good. wall is also helpful. Really big Odin cage here. Some damage from the Achilles. Not enough between those two, though. They need the backline follow-up. Really, really bad, and they're missing it big time, though. Dagger does get stolen. Axiom does mess it up, as does Des getting picked right there. Hydra will die for this fight, but again, you got the dagger. You stole... Ooh, okay, you do not have the dagger anymore, and it looks like a complete horror. Dagger gets taken by Drunk Diplomat. Really well done by him. Aurora is going to survive as well. Such a close fight from Red Team to find themselves all the way back, despite a really rough look, but Justin just wasn't able to get his dagger off, and the whole fight completely cowers due to that. King Ocean's playing a little bit shifty here, trying to get them off the Phoenix, but despite not having a wave, Port Degree is taking 3 damage a tower shot and will be a-okay. Kate going over to left side. Look, I mean, losing mid with a 6k deficit is honestly not that bad. You're going to have Pen on your backliners soon. With this crit build, I think there's something there for sure. These fire waves should be able to be cleared out pretty quickly. I just think the big thing for Red Team to do differently in this upcoming fight is just not, like, give them a free engage for nothing. Like, they initiated the Pyromancer before and kind of just got picked on that. If they just kind of cradle and let blue team force the issue here, yeah, they're going to have a bomb and Poseidon ult, but the actual zone of this blue team is pretty bad, right? Like, you have Pele with, that's a low CC, high tankiness character, but again, low CC, not a lot of space control. And then you just have, like, no flank threat, really. The Hoi's probably going to be in pit. Like, they should be able to walk up. It's more so on can Hydra or Dishonored to walk up and, like, not get popped. And I think the answer is yes for Dishonored. And maybe Justin. Hydra's probably in big trouble here. Oh, Ymir is okay. They are around it, relatively on time. So yeah, we'll have a dedicated Fire Giant fight, which is awesome to see. Blue team really looking for some chips to start with. New ult as initiation. It looks like it won't find too much, though. Dishonored isolated here. Really good wall from Hydra. Justin, who is going to take that, though, as an engage, which is very, very puzzling. Again, this is not an engage angle. This is a get-out angle. And Kern is just going to get left behind and solo killed. Really, really missing the idea of that fight, I think, was Red Team. Again, you're just trying to get out there. New burns an ult for nothing. Just walk away. But instead, they walk up, they engage, and they just get picked. Yeah, I mean, that was just terrible. And the game is completely fucked. Again, this Kurnos, by the way, is completely useless. I don't care that he has top damage. He's a hunter. He's supposed to. He's just not safe at all and getting solo killed every fight, it feels like. Wow. Really, really poorly done by Red Team down the stretch. I think Fallen Angels have played these fire defenses about as poorly as you could. And that will lead to a Game 1 win. Look, I mean, Port did a great job, like, infiltrating the backline and just kind of running with people. I think although I don't, like, love this new pick in theory, him being able to just sit there and hit people who were out of position, like, obviously had a lot of impact. You're able to have, like, a level of individualism on a godlike Newt that you won't have on a traditional support. So if you're just trying to say, like, you guys are going to just play, like, poorly and we're just going to kill you, I mean, fair enough. And it's kind of what happens here. Really big game from Drunk as well. Again, I think this on her pick just provides that little extra bit of CC that I think this draft was lacking and realistically probably is lacking. But yeah, it doesn't matter too much. Again, I think this giving this for free was just super boneheaded, but we'll see what happens game 2. A lot of hunters off the table, right? We also have Port Degree's #1 pick currently gone. He's probably going to go for a cab pick here. This is typically where Aurora goes into, like, the Athena bag. Axiom will probably look for the Uller if it doesn't get banned. And I guess we'll see. Looking at red side here, is there anything crazy I expect to happen? I mean, Justin off Odin is probably going to go to like Thor. Rex Thor is probably going to go to like Rama. I think Dishonored will play maybe... I actually don't know at all. This should be a disco pick. Maybe Charon mid, but I really hope not. And then Hydra I think is going to go like a Sobek or something. We'll see though. I'll look at some of the chat stuff now, sorry. Systems, thank you for the prime, dude. Appreciate you, bro. How are you? I really don't think they scale better late at all. I just think they, like, to be honest, like, that Fallen Angels team just kind of played like Dookie. Like, that was really bad. That like, last 7 minutes of the game was awful. Like, obviously, you got to give credit to a team for winning and stuff, but those loss fights were just like, yeah, we're down numbers and we're going to initiate. Or we're not safe and we're just going to pull something. And it's like, for what? And just do nothing. It's fine. Like, I really do think they outscale if they just do nothing and let the game, like, be even for another 7 minutes. Then you have Pen on your backliners, the Pele gets to play less, and then the new damage is falling off really hard. She was ahead, right? So yeah. Yeah, I think new mid is solid for sure. How do we feel about the Sunprod backdoor? You know. What do you want me to say, man? Like, I don't think that should be a thing, but it is, so damn it, you know? First pick, though, will be taken by them. What's up, dude? Okay. Never mind. Can they please kick Oinos Theos? Please? Early thoughts on this patch? I think it's small, but like fine. Like the patch content's not bad, but it just doesn't really like accurately address all the awfulness of the last 3 patches. You know? So that's kind of tough, but I mean, I think if you were expecting that, you were a little optimistic, to put it lightly. All right, so this game 2, I think yeah, you really want to see what they do about this cab. I wonder if blue side, you know, game 2, excuse me, you just off-ban cab and you You just see what Port's going to play next, because I really don't know what he's going to pick. And I think that's, like, actually pretty viable to do. I kind of want to see Hydra. I think Hydra honestly largely did okay that game. I want to see him on something with, like, some survivability, though, ideally. That's like a tank. Like, the Ymir was fine, but like, with that gone now, I think Sobek would be really good. I think he likes it, too. But we'll see how the draft pans out. I guess that's the most important thing, right? What happened? Oh, nothing. You just see backdoored in a game today. And it was very, like, easy to backdoor for him without having fire as a jungler, full health Titan. It's kind of crazy how that rule can just do that. Don't know. Yo, Kai.
Oh,
What up?
oh,
You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, too bad. Bro, are you like asleep?
No, I'm playing Bizarre.
Oh my gosh. Come on.
You skied.
Maybe. This match will start within... Oh, it's starting now. Hooray. Ay, ay, ay. Hopefully they play Geed this game. I want to see game 3. Okay. So, will they ban the cab as an off ban and then play for, like, Jingwei? They're going to ban Uller as an off ban for Axiom Jungle. Okay. Will they ban the off ban cab? I honestly think they should. If you're red team here, you ban Herc. Makes sense. I think they ban Cab here. Genuinely. Put the Cab in the bag. Ja ban again. Makes sense. This team should probably ban like, I don't know. Could be Jingwei. They're going to do Thor. That's fine. Kabrakan in the bag. Don't even think about it. Kabrakan. Do it. I mean, that's okay, I guess. Okay, get banned, sure. What are we banning here? We're going to ban, like, Serb? Yeah, Serb's good. Bit surprised they banned it from Hydra, to be honest, but... Ooh, they're going to first pick Kali, saying that Drunk won't want to play Jingwei. And if Drunk doesn't actually play Jingwei, I guess they have the best ADC left. Because Hui's gone, Anher's gone, and so is the other one, Geb. Okay. Scylla support with an Agni, potentially ADC, that's the other good one. Could be mid. I mean, they're going to pick Cab on 3-4 if you don't pick it here, I think. It's not a bad Cab game so far. Do you want to blind Cab, though? I actually think you can. Maybe it's fine. What if they go, like, Cab, and then they pick, like... What does Justin Who even play? I actually don't even know at this point. Maybe we just go Cab Disco and we think about it? Thoughts? Safe mid laner? Safer than Akate, which Ocean's had pretty good positioning on. Alright, Lefay's good too. It's like the same thing. Cab?
Athena.
Okay. Whoa, now the Khepri pick is some hot ass, I think, but the Cab pick is good. Well, I guess, you know what? Very hard dive character, kind of an all-in god. If you have peel potential on the all-in, it makes you... Like, I think Khepri thematically is a fine god. I just think the god itself is weak. But, you know, Achilles Execute gone. I don't think you're going to see a Thanatos here from red side. Not that that makes, you know, or breaks Khepri's game, but it is nice to avoid. I think it's an okay pick here. I just don't like the god, but we'll see. It is the little shield thing, which I think will help against the poke. Here, Jingwei will in fact get picked, which to me makes this Kali pick feel a little obsolete. Bari will get taken in mid for Dest. Okay, I'm a little surprised by that. Again, I guess this could be Kali jungle. It could be a flex, but I do think it's going ADC. What does Justin play that's good here? I mean, I think he kind of likes a Wheelix, so it's like okay, but I don't know if I'd play it. Morgan Le Fay will probably get picked, which is smart. Disco's good too. What else does Justin play though? I'm really blanking on the jungle picks. Wish I could see them right now. I mean, Hunbats is always good. Suki's good too. I like that. It's a lot of Aegis Force, not a lot of Beads Force in this draft, but
Morgan Le
I mean,
Fay.
they're kind of overloaded, so I think it's a good pick. And then just a Mordred lock from Port, which I don't love. I mean, I do think blue team's draft is better. Like I think this team has won draft both games. Honestly, like I think this Bari pick is awful here. It's a good character, but in terms of like survivability, you have no peel in your draft. Again, you have this kind of weird frontline pairing, and the pick is kind of unsafe. That being said, they just were better players last game, so if they do that again, you can always just win, sure, right? I think we really just need to see, like, I need to see, for this game to be a win, and it should be, I need to see a better game from Rexthor. I think he really played bad last game, and, like, you know, Drunk played well, don't get me wrong, but, like, if we're just going by the tier list and stuff, this red team, which is now up 1-0, really should not be having their arguable best player be their ADC ever. Now, again, I'm not saying, like I think that everybody chipped in and had a pretty good game last game, except for, like, Dest, to be honest. But, you know, like, the way a draft league is structured, your late picks are supposed to be performing the weakest, right? And for Drunk to kind of just like beat them like he did, especially in ADC, I think is just not something you can allow to happen if you want to win a match against this team. So yeah, I need to see Rexador put on the diffing shoes a little bit. I think Hydra did fine. He is going Conduit Khepri, which has me a little afraid. But I guess it does just let you kind of like clear the wave and non-interact with the Scylla-poke, which is reasonable enough. I'm very afraid that if this Khepri is not like even, he's just going to be the worst, most one-shot god of all time. But hey, I guess we'll find out. I like the Lefay though. Like I think Lefay's a fine pivot. Lefay and Disco are both good. They're just strong characters, so either one here would have been nice. And I would have preferred them over Merlin because I want him to have a bit more heal. Like he's a very safe god with like a draft that should be able to create a lot of space. Notice here also Dishonored has the Bumba's dagger, hammer, excuse me. So if he's able to scale a little bit, he'll do he'll be able to do a ton once he has that starter as well. This is just another game where I feel like they outscale very hard. Like Scylla support really falls off a cliff. But just like last game, they need to just not like int the game away randomly on terrible timers. Because their early game was actually like quite good. A little scrappy, yeah. Very scrappy actually. But like lead-wise, they were fine. So if we see a better performance in the mid game and they have a stable early game again, I do think they just win. Because this Kali pick like is not to be denied at a certain point, and I think Mordred Scylla just gets so weak. I know Jingwei Jungle is like a crazy good pick and it's very strong. I get that, but it's about like how much castability and space does Jing have, and she really shouldn't have much. So we'll see. I think dual lane's where the action's at. This cab actually has kill potential at like level 4. Just gonna get out cleared for now though. Alright, that was a great trade. Aegis Force, really well done by Hydra and Rex there. That was very clean. See Solo. Yep, the Super Brawl Shell Force for the tempo. Not bad. There we go. Pressure in the dual lane a little bit. Can they secure this, though? It is hard. They're going to wait out the 2. Okay, Hydra really, really, really griefed that, but he's lucky that... Okay, he's extremely lucky. That was terrible by Hydra, but good job. Alright. Ocean's playing super aggressive here because he has the jungle help. Really nice combo there. And no kill, but it's not really about the kill, it's about the damage. Avoids the Scylla thing. You gotta be mindful, you are getting baited here. It seemed exceptionally obvious, but yeah, Rex just didn't realize the level 2 Scylla bricking her whole kit and then continuing to walk forward was the gank. Well, first blood in the dual lane. Good backstop by Hydra, but that is a Jingwei, so she'll probably not care too much.
Your left tower is under attack.
Ouchies. Yeah, this Bari has a lot of poke potential and like solo kill potential as well. So once she gets to roll, if she does that and then she ults once again and stuns, it is chalked for Oceans. He's going to be fine here though. I mean, look, despite the death, like the game is fine. Just kind of unfortunate. Big combo. Axiom is dead, by the way. I think. I'm pretty sure Justin just reaches him. He should have his 1 in like 4, 3. Oh wow, earlier because he reset it. That's why he's dead. Right? Get the 3? Oh wow, he doesn't. He does, but it's not enough. Damn. Wow, I really thought he was dead there. That's tough. Dishonored getting chased out, and I think he's dead. Good juke by him, but he does hit Justin. Yeah, this is terrible. They are fucked. What are they doing here? Justin walks to try to bail him out, but what is Dishonored doing to get into that spot? How did he get there? He's top right, down half a level. And just... What? Okay. I feel like he just completely griefed the game. And Oceans is going for a solo kill that doesn't exist. I lied. Good job, King Oceans. That was very good. He probably dies for this. So, that sucks. Oh my gosh, crazy outplay. Yeah, if Farouz's not here, he actually kills him as well. Really good try by King Oceans. He's been having a good set, but... Yeah, I don't know what that was from the cab there. That was terrible. And now Portage just, like, accelerated to all hell. Again, like, if they just don't get snowballed, they win the game. Like, I promise you, this draft is so much better. But they're just, like, inting it. Mid-fight? No. He's just getting hit. It's not a fight. I guess it kind of is a fight. This trade is, like, low-key, like, not that bad, though. The thing is, like, with these two gods, they're so stat-checky that if Cab is not, like, out of the game, he's going to kind of fry him. But he's a little behind, so it's actually very sharp. Like, if Port there ults him, he actually can probably kill him. Which seems crazy, but he'll heal, and then just, like, full combo. And maybe he doesn't kill, but it's, like, quite close. I get why he didn't do it. I don't blame him, but Port kind of panics there. Isn't really the end of the world, though. He lives. Gets a shell forced. We're seeing a cab, or a pendulum rush on cab, which is good. From behind, it's a little risky. Extremely risky, actually, but we'll give him solo potential once he finishes it pretty easily, honestly. So I definitely think you don't keep your eyes off. This is, though, kind of why I wanted the disco. Like, I think it would have given this cab, who should be top damage right now. I guess maybe, like... Is he okay? Yeah, he's fine. Cab should be top damage. Oh, no, it's LeFay. Wow, okay, never mind. Well, I guess if it was a disco, though, he would be top damage, right? Yeah, I think it just gives him a little bit more, like, opportunity to play even more, like, aggressive, which I do like, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Good one. Justin hasn't really been able to have a lot of, like, kills or anything of that nature here. Mordredal is just here. Good cleanse, though, from Justin. Will survive. Does Cab get rocks? I think he did. Alright, so Mordredal is, like, good there in mid, but your Cab recovers a little bit. And if he gets this blue, he's actually very happy. Yeah, because this like, blue buff in solo really does matter. It just, does he die here? I don't think so. Good stun. Yeah, if he lives this, if Dishonored lives this, this is really bad for Port. Because not having this blue is going to mean his mana sustain is cooked in a second. He just has to be able to live the trade. Ooh, you don't want to do that. No, because now Port should just ult him, right? Surely he's just dead. One's good. He's got help, though. He's fine. I think if blue team doesn't rotate over here, by the way, Port is just dead every single time. He will be out. Or, excuse me, Dishonored is just dead every single time. You can't full kit the totem like that. Because if you do, like, your abilities are down and you just get one shot. What's up, Peyton? How are you, bro? What's up, Nick? I didn't make the Pele build. I just made a video on it.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Good clickbait, though, right? So Ritual is looking a little bit fucked. And again, this is all off the back of an overcommitment to solo side to help out bad positioning, which now leads them to be late and most likely losing a Ritual for nothing. But this should be a kill. Yeah, Pendulum is a fucked up thing, isn't it? Very big solo kill. Again, this Mordred pick from behind is useless. So, my set's tomorrow at 7:30, I think? 7 maybe? I don't quite remember. One of the two times. I think 7:30. But hey, really good by Dishonored there. Again, like, I really think if blue team is even-ish, you know, down 2k is fine. They do win this game, so they've done a good job with that. The fast TP resets are a bit scary. You really want to see this cab now itemized into some real defense, stuff like Spectral eventually. I think Wormskin would be pretty good this game. Wormskin's so OP into Scylla support. which I know isn't like everything, but it's relevant enough and good enough into the rest of the draft that I actually like it a lot here. Is he okay? This is a little disgusting looking. Does avoid the Mordredal, but he had to over-juke to survive. I think he's fucked here. Pendulum stun is huge. Oh, and it's a big one right there. Really good by Justin Hu for the follow-up here. Shell is going to be popped for survivability here. Does the cab live? Barriol will be forced, but it is off the mark. Capriel is extremely early right there. And Dishonored kind of just dies for nothing due to a terrible Capriel. But they are still going to trade 2 for 1. So I guess it's okay.
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, not bad. Does King Ocean's get him? No way. Yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah, I mean, this cab build is so sharp, right? Like, if he's able to get his cooldowns off, he will always take one. And when you have Scylla, right, you have Bari, like, there's not a lot of, like, disruption in this draft. I think that's what makes this cab have such a potential great game here. He doesn't have this, like, this peel to really disrupt him. You know, because he's got that root immunity and stuff. He is going into Shield Splitter, which is going to give him better fight, obviously. I think it's a little greedy, because I'm not worried about his fight, I'm worried about his survivability. Okay, Capri's first item. Doublet of Binding. Oh, is this solo? No. What the fuck is Doublet of Binding? Huh. Okay, I mean, I get the idea. It's a cool concept. Is it actually helpful? I'm not sure. We'll see. Oh, LeFay is caught. I don't know why she's up here. Not sure why, but we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Gold Fury will be pulled. This is the most snatty call ever. Get picked top solo side, and it's call attack the Gold Fury. Their damage is really bad. They have the Kali here now. I think they're just going to coin flip it and say fuck it. Hydra having different ideas, but they're still leveraging it. So we are sticking.
The enemy team has destroyed the gold fuel.
Yeah. Now he's going to engage because he feels fucked. I mean, the Capriol is thoughtful. Oh, man. They played that like straight ass. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I see the individuality stuff of this blue team, like, kind of being pretty okay. Like, King Ocean's mega into there. That was terrible. But, like, generally speaking, I think King Ocean's has played really well, actually. And I've seen, like, some nice individual highlights from virtually all the players. But then they just make these, like, awful, like, team choices. It feels like when they get together, they just kind of, like, they're all socially awkward, you know what I mean? They're afraid of being around each other. And when they're around each other, they all just, like, start doing random stupid shit. I don't know. It's just bad. Like, their shot calling must be horrible, because they just seem so disjointed the moment they leave their individual spots. Rex now caught top side. He's really just, I think, trying to create an imbalance. Again, you're not so far behind that you have to do this. So he just kind of dies for nothing. Now, I don't know the Kali build altogether. I look at this, though, and wince. Like, this looks awful to me, but maybe this is okay. I know Kali builds are a bit weird. They're going to pull Pyro here. This is a good call. This one's much better. So it clearly shows that they have the ability to do the right things. Just sometimes they're getting really frazzled. I don't think we fight this, guys, though. I think we back up. Yeah, back up. Okay, good job. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Yo, honestly, like, I don't even think this is that good. I guess it's playable. I don't know. Maybe. You gotta hit the Jing, though. He did hit the Jing. He's frying the Jing. Pendulum, kill him? Okay, Axiom just piss into that fight. Good job. The Scylla's a bit scary, but it's not that bad. It's the Mordred really have to worry about. We have to help this cab a little bit. Again, these Capriolts are so early for no reason, man. Like, I really don't like playing Capri for an ult early every fight. He is able to survive, so it is okay. But he is really ulting early in these fights. Another pick does happen. Justin Who in a lot of trouble here. Big combo, Aegis is forced, and Dishonored is just dead. Justin Who, also dead. Great juke by Port. And Hydra is also dead. Ultimate, gonna keep him alive at the very least. Proxy in the dual lane. Gonna ult the wave here for the cleave clear. And then is gonna die. Yeah, Mordred's coming. I think he's just dead. Maybe not. Nope, off the mark. He's fine. A little bit out of range. Very close. Yeah, I mean, Pyro was the play. They got Pyro. They had a bit of a scrappy trade. Jingwei flew back in. I know she's a bit hard to track with that passive and stuff, but, you know, yeah, I think that shows how long that fight lasted, and they probably were just better off leaving and cutting their win. And, yeah, for that, I mean, you have a 3k deficit. It's not game deciding by any stretch, but this Scylla pick that, again, like, what is her win condition? Being ahead is up 3.5 levels, maybe even 4 at this point. It's just about probably. And that's really bad. Like, again, I think Scylla's completely useless from even or behind at this point in the game, but she's not even or behind. And to me, this is just like an Aurora saying, I'm just going to, like, be better than these guys and pick a bad pick for the draft. It's the second game in a row he's doing it. And yeah, unfortunately, it is just working out. So for the other team, that is heartbreaking. Dishonored will get the super combo with Pendulum. He'll get the stun off. Ultimate is good here. Has to detonate the 3. Detonates the 3 early, but the shield splitter is good. Really big Pendulum root play by him. Does get the shell off here. Damage onto Port. Catches the dash. He has no dash for now. CC combo is good. Shell is forced. Bari ultimate is okay. Save on the Bari ult, but it is going to be a trade, so 2 for 1 with the shutdown. Justin should die here. So now 2 for 2. Can they kill this Bari? If they do, it's not that bad. Man, I feel like Hydra phoned that so hard, by the way. There's no way you go to 2 the guy. You just go kill the Bari. He's going to combo him now, but imagine he had his 2 right now. Yeah, I think he griefed that so hard, dude. You can't just, like, run past the one-shot guy to hit this guy. Does manage to kill him, thankfully, but that was really, really scuffed to me. Does Rex kill this guy on this side here? Yes. Good recovery. Be true. Queen Naga will get pulled. So, I mean, look, a super messy trade. All starts with Dishonored getting a really good 2-on-1 engage. Again, Axiom is just kind of face-checking the cab a lot of the time, which is really, really bad. But, yeah, the cab trade, again, like, this cab should be able to just run this lobby at a certain point in this game. He's already showing signs of it, so a lot of potential there. Trading Queen for gold is happy for blue side. They're going to win Ritual as well, most likely. If they do, and they get Pyro, they're even. And when you're even with this draft, you should win. Like, for sure. I think the biggest takeaway from that fight is actually just that Hydra is less behind. And again, the Scylla, like, weaker is just happy times. They're not going to do Pyro because they don't want to overextend. I'm happy about that. Again, take your wins. Being down 3k at 17 minutes is not the same as being down 3k like 4 minutes ago or whatever. So you're happier. For sure. What happens now? I think nothing for a little bit. It should be nothing. They might try to look for a pick on these shoved waves. You notice Jingwei is in a very weird angle. They have speed buff timer, that's why she's here. But they're going to play Port on solo side. I like this pivot from Justin. Say, fuck the speed, let me just look for this guy. I don't even know if he knows, but like Port is very pushed up. Can he get the stun off the mark at a range? Can he block? Oh, you have to block. I don't think it matters, actually. Good ult by Justin. Really well played. Yeah, it looks a little risky at first, but enough damage there. And Justin is going the super scale build, which I actually do like. This is the one I think Adapting, excuse me, started. And, yeah, it kind of owns. Does like 1 billion damage. Peppery is very deep. I think he's okay, though gets poked out pretty hard. Again, I don't think you actually have to look for anything here. Like, you guys got your pick. Can't we just play Pyromancer here? Like, aren't we just kind of pissenting a little bit? Back up. Back up, guys. We're up 1. Can we just do Pyro? Nope. We're going to pull Fire Giant. What the? Okay, they do have a bomb. I don't really know if they forced out enough, though, to pull this. This is, like, very provocative. I mean, I guess it could work. It seems like they're just trying to coin flip the game right here. Hydra is 25%, though. Justin, who gets poked heavily. Kepriel, again, way too early. But at this point, you have to stick. But Rextor is getting off to take the fight. This fight is terrible. And these guys are still sticking. The Fire Giant are going to be able to get the bomb despite the early dagger. Justin doesn't get the dagger off, the early bomb, I meant. And does Dishonored live? Does get the dagger off. And he's going to die. I mean, they took the fire off the map. It's going to be a 4-for-0 trade. Unless he kills one. Aegis Force won't. Yeah, I mean, completely off on the same page there. Again, Rextor plays for the fight. If he just played the DPS fire, they would have gotten out earlier. So really poor by Rex. But again, like, we're playing to force a Fire Giant, and Hydra's losing half of his health bar pre-Fire Giant to brick a dash, and then to brick a root, and then do nothing. Like, can't we just, like, hit the fire first if we're going to play fire? Like, why do we have to let the Mordred respawn and lose half of our health beforehand? Justin, who also plays an angle there, gets nothing off and gets half health as well. It just doesn't really make sense to me. Again, if you're going to, like, flip the game on a fire, by all means, like, do it. But this idea of looking for more, biting off too much, and then not just making a safer, easier call like Pyro makes 0 sense. It's, like, very antsy and unnecessary. If you have the damage to do fire in a 5v4.5, because the Mordred's almost up, you should have the damage to do it in a 5v4, right? So, really, really disjointed there. Deficit now at 6k, so it has grown.
Your right tower has been destroyed. Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
Left side does get shoved. Is Kali just alone? I mean, oh, he's playing the 1v1. I like this. I mean, you're kind of caught. The cleave autos are going completely nuts here. He's doing so much damage. He's like 1v9ing. Really good Kepriel. There we go. 3 people are one-shot. Again, this Kali scaling is nuts. Can Justin get anybody here, though? No. Probably not. They should chase this and see if they can get somebody. Like, even if they just keep them from backing for a while, it's pretty good. But yeah, probably nobody. Insane damage from Rextor. They definitely probably took top damage numbers right there. Not quite. Almost. Bari ultimate is wasted. Like, you guys see the idea of the draft, right? It's just like, if they took better quality fights, like, they would be owning. Because this draft is awesome. It's just, like, so split. This is a very bad angle. They have to get out. Like, Rex needs to back. Yeah, they're going to get chased here. Hydra, can you block? We didn't LaFay ult that. Ooh, okay. That was... But, I mean, I think he thought he could juke it, but... I'm pretty sure you just hit, like, you just ult there and it's okay. Silideshin alone, though. So we're just dead here. He's very tanky. There's not really a lot of pen yet on Justin. I don't know if this is a kill. It probably is with Cab here now. Oh, the ult damage is really, really high, though. Okay, they will get gold. We'll kill Aurora at least. Obviously not good for blue team, but at least they got something. I think Ocean's just kind of greeted that one a little bit. Like, he can just ult the ult, and it's like, okay, you lose it, but Mordred still, like, takes a face full of damage, you immune it, you survive, and you just blame that on your, like, exit being slow, and it is what it is if you're down an ult. Look at these builds, though, here. Like, this Titan's Bane, this Shard, this Bomba's, like, we're nearing power spikes in the next 3 minutes or so. That should change the game. If they don't get any more behind. Like, this deficit is definitely bad, but it's still close enough that I think it's manageable. With these spikes, at least. So what's our gold looking like? Oh, that's not gold. Well, it is, but...
The enemy team has destroyed the Pyromancer.
Yeah, they're not close. Well, they're kind of close. These guys need like 200-ish. It's not that bad. I think they're going to reach him. Sorry, I was looking away, and the Kepri is alive. That's very good. Hydra dying there would have been disastrous. Pre-fire pick just gives you awesome vision and posturing, but it won't happen. So Well done in surviving. Do we get Shard in Titan's Bane? Yes or no? Are we backing? Is he gonna back? Guys, we have enough for our item. Can we just back? Can we back? We have enough for both of our full pen items. Can we just reset? Can we reset? Can we reset? Please. Please. Can we back? Flee. Abandon ship. Exit the premise. Anything. What is this back camp for? What was clearing that red buff for? Guys! Okay, oh, they're so cooked, by the way. Fire Giant going to be pulled here. Our positioning is somehow bad. We'll see what happens here. We'll look for a flip. They do have a bomb. Can they steal? They do not. But Portigree did ult in and is quite low. This could be playable. Des does get one shot without getting the ultimate off. We are going to see the dive from Justin Hu. Ultimate force from the Jingwei. Again, another pinnacle from Hydra. But they did get the daggers. So one for fire, but daggers stolen. Not actually terrible. Yeah, definitely not terrible. Tier 1 tower will get killed. Again, Dest is coming up soon, and even when the Jingwei's here, like, this isn't really that good for them, so probably do want to see a disengage. They want to play this ritual a bit, but with how poked Rex is, I don't think it's winning, and it's definitely going to be a disengage here. Port is deep, though. Can they just pick Port? No. He's fine. Kind of close, though. Like, you know, the Kali 3 knocks away, which is a bit unfortunate. If he was able to stagger that, maybe they get him, but probably not. Yeah, they do just lose a ritual here. It's too bad. Hydra off the mark, and I think he's just dead for this. Really good Cabal, though. Maybe not. Shell will be forced. They are able to one-shot the Jingwei, really stack Scylla ultimate, and Rexdor doesn't know what the dagger does, and he is going to die. Drunk Diplomat does fall due to a Dishonored chase down. So the cab sack is strong. The rest just have to get out now. And it looks like they will. Alright. So this mid tier 2 is going to die, but this mid Phoenix should be completely fine. These two need to back, though. Really bad. Guys, look, if he's dead, he's dead. Like, the Suki does nothing here. Just back. You're 30% health, and you're doing 100 per ability. I don't understand what the point of having Suki here is. We stunned him, guys. Hooray. Awesome. Please reset now. Like, please. Now we're going to lose the Phoenix for nothing, right? Okay, maybe not. Thank gosh. I feel like there has been some very, very suspect stuff going on in this match. I won't lie. This has been a bit rough. I have to say it as I see it. Does he have this finished? Not yet. This is going to be a big-time spike once he gets it. Let's look at the player damage. Yeah, I mean, Kali's top damage. He's had some really big fights.
Enemy team has destroyed the Gold Fury.
But they just need to get a little more coordinated, and I think they'll be okay. You have scaled, though. Like, you have hit your spikes, so you should be, like, super happy now. The Scylla pick is still strong because she's 20 and that ultimate level 20 spike is very powerful, but in like 5 minutes from now, the Scylla should be like kind of weak. Only because she's fed. Normally Scylla falls off way by now. But as these builds catch up to her, she'll fall off. This pyro would be huge. If they get a bomb to deny, that would be awesome. Well done, well done. Good call. Only iffy thing is Hydra picked it up, so he can't get any wards now. I wish Dishonored. Well, I guess he can't either. I guess that's a bit tricky. Yeah, maybe nobody else. Maybe it's just like bad for anyone to pick up. Oh well. It's fine. I mean, fire's up soon. Dishonored sells his tier 2 to finish this. I like that. think you gotta play for your power spike sometimes and say to hell with everything else. That's smart. I like it. Magi's going in for Rudy as his last item here. We have anything? Where's the ult? Aw, tough. A little off the mark. Okay. All good. I think we've seen... Like, we haven't seen a Fire Giant fight where... Is he deep? No, he's... Holy moly, he is completely okay. We haven't seen a Fire Giant fight where red team pulls the trigger without having, like, better secure outright due to bombs. So there is a chance if you're red team here, you literally just do nothing till Pyro spawns. Which is slow, but, like, probably your best play. Even then, you're 1-to-1 in bombs in that scenario. So if they pull... Like, you should know 100% that they're looking for a fight. I don't know what this is, though. Like, this to me is a little excessive. Yeah, and they will back up. Again, oh, he's just split pushing here, too. We have to cover this, boys. Okay, we're not going to cover it. He's just going to keep going, then. Do you see, though, how, like... Look, if you want to play for a fight, that's one thing. But they just kind of walk at them. You have to either... If you're blue team and you're playing for a fight, you have to bait them in. But realistically, covering your waves and just letting them hit fire is the best scenario. Because it's hard for them to hit this. Yo, we can't all go to the mid wave here, though, guys. Like, okay. I get they're trying to, like, layer on top of each other, but it's a little too much. Still haven't hit. Again, I think they're going to wait for Pyro. Yeah, they are. Fair enough, dude. It's a smart call. This EFG, or this will be an EFG soon. Is Axiom catching these waves, or no? Can't tell. I think he is. He is. This Jingwei is just posing a lot of issues. And I will say, like, although I do like blue team draft, I don't know why we're banning Uller over Jingwei. That's got to be so criminal. 2 games in a row as well. I don't know about that, dude. Cab is going to cover. Can Dishonored kill him? In theory, yes. But it's not that easy, because it is just like a hunter. Go on him, go on him, go, go, go. Cab, go in. There we go. Good blink. Yes, Aegis Force. Fire Giant will be getting pulled. So we're going to have to watch that as well. They're playing for the fight, though. We're going to try to watch 2 separate fights at once. Go back over to here. Again, blue team is overextending. When they get on the Fire Giant, we don't have to full commit in. Capriol is going to be good. PL Jingwei does get forced out. But do you see how hard blue team is committing when they hit Fire Giant for 10% of its health? Just back up. Let him get it a little bit lower. Now, King Oceans is split, and he's going to find a way to die here. Again, just like the execution here is just terrible. Like, we're full commit panicking. Our backliners are the most pushed up players. When Fire Giant is 18k health, 17k health, like, there's just no way that's real, and they have no bomb secure. Like, that was a boneheaded pull by red team, by the way. It's a very bad pull. But they just have to wait. Like, and they're not waiting. Hydra gets tagged. Pyromancer bomb's going to go down. Now we're going to play a 4v5 with a bomb flip. So if Hydra gets the bomb off and is able to steal this, great. If not, the game is over. EFG up in 20, though. So presume that they want to pull to get some damage on it ahead of time, but they're going to fish for a pick instead. And Justin has no ultimate, so he's the target. Will beats this, but he might be dead here. Just so much damage between these two, and he will be. Dishonored against 3 is super duper split and just falls down. Heads up play to go after Justin without the ultimate. I would have liked if he had upgraded Blink here instead of Aegis. I know it's Tsukiyomi, but I think like him getting caught is the only way he dies. So maybe a bit of a mistake there, build-wise. Fire Giant now going to be pulled, and in a 5v3, it is all the way chopped, I think. I mean, they should still try to play a steal, because if you don't, you're going to lose the game, but this is just very tricky. Axiom does dash in, is okay for now. Rextor, though, 2 autos to none, is going to get chipped out very, very low. I think Hydra has to play up here. You can't play to kill this Mordred. Again, they're missing the point here. It's a nice save in theory, but if you lose the CFG, you're fucked anyways. Really close to kill Dest. Again, I think Hydra just has to sack there and try to play for a bomb. I know it's not a good call, but like saving this Kali to then just lose later makes no sense to me. Pepper's gonna fall down here, and that should be a mid Phoenix into end. So it's a tricky spot to be in, don't get me wrong, but yeah, you just have to, I think you just have to play it. I don't think they need to go for this right to tier 2. They might, but yeah, I don't think they need to.
Your right tower is under attack.
Jingwei is doing the fucked up Jingwei thing.
Your right tower.
Bye-bye, Mr. Tsukiyomi. Dishonored is dead, and that will be a 2-0 for the Wailing Banshees against the Fallen Angels.
Phoenix is under
Labubu
attack.
jumps in, is hitting his auto attacks, but this guy knows how to dagger, and just like that,
Your middle Phoenix
will be a
is under attack.
not super clean, but nonetheless 2-0 win. I think the big takeaway
Oh, if you want quick, by the way,
Sure.
the Mario Bro, the second game of Mario Bro versus the Globe team is gonna happen right now. They're in match lobby,
Ooh.
or sorry, like the, you know,
Okay.
you can like spectate if you want.
Sure. Alright, well, I think the big takeaways from that, dude, is like some of the team calling was very bad, and the oh my gosh, I joined it. No. Okay, I joined the red lobby, we're good. Some of the match like calling in the team fights was really bad, but also, man, some really awful individual plays. Like King Oceans just walks up a random time, gets picked like twice that game. He doesn't ult a Mordred ult. Rexor dagger fails. There was something that Justin did that I don't remember, but I remember it being bad. Like they just had a lot of like really bad, weird individual plays that game. On top of the oh, it was the back stuff. They had the Titan's Banes and the shards, and they just delayed their backs to have bad fire posturing for no reason. Yeah, that was terrible. So a lot of weird stuff. Definitely felt like a lack of plan on that team. And yeah, it definitely showed and hurt. Who won game 1, do you know?
Mario Bro.
Really? Oh, he's with... Never mind. No, that's not crazy.
He's on the.
Yeah. Well, I guess we will watch game 2 of this. This Mario Bro team with Paul is up 1 game. This should be a good match, though. Dude, Tuba's watching as well. Let's go, Tuba. Happen, Globe, SOT's not on. He's on the other team. It's Happen solo, Globe mid, and Tegveer jungle. This is Kaizo, if you know who that is. If you don't, NP. Yeah, I mean, this blue team looks like it should just be like one of the better teams, but they've been a little hot and cold, so I'm not super sure. I haven't played them. Well, we'll see what happens here. Now, I don't know what was in game 1, so I just know that the SOT team won, but I don't really know who, like, what got picked, so yeah, I'm just gonna, like, go off of what gets picked, and I'll tell you whose draft I like more. Daji ban. Tegveer doesn't play it. Makes sense. Usually the Tegveer way is pick him a jungle he likes and game gets pretty easy. So we'll see if they do that. I'm going to guess that they will. But they did lose game 1, so... yeah. Achilles banned. Lefay banned. Osiris banned. Okay. From SOT. Yeah, that makes sense. What are they going to ban here? I think they just do a... I don't know if Hui got picked game 1, but if not, they should probably ban it. Herc. Oh, I've heard about that. That makes sense. Yep. Alright, what do we first pick here? Thor. Oh, okay. I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect the Thor pick. Wow. Okay, again, I didn't see what was picked in game 1, but I did not expect Thor for this team. Happen does not play that shit. Tegvir doesn't really play that shit, and I don't want to see Kaizo on it, so... this is a bit weird. On her is just up, by the way. Also, like, Rabbit is not a Thor player, and Sa is not really a Thor player. So they just picked Thor for no reason and gave away on her. Who's the ADC on this? Golden? Yeah, I think this drafting is homeless, bro. What is going on? I mean, this ESET pick, it's hard to say. Like, if Serb is gone and Baron's gone, it's really good. If those are not gone, it's not so great. But this is very strange. I think this is, like, bad drafting so far. But we'll see. They can match with, like, Jingwei if it's up. I don't know. Well, let's just see what they take. I think this Thor pick is just disgusting. Medusa. Okay. Sobek's alright. It's good into ESET, I guess. A little bad into on her. I think you look at this, though, and you say, how can we, like, isolate this Sobek and just, like, draft to that? Like, if who's the jungler in this team? Rabid? If he plays Apollo jungle, that would be, like, banging into this draft. I think. Isn't Thor literally one of SOT's best 2 gods? Definitely not. Like, definitely not. We played and, like, watched a lot of the Thor game, or a lot of the games. He's played in Smite 2, like, amongst the recent primes. I don't think he picked Thor a single time. And it was up. I mean, some of his gods get banned, sure, but... yeah, it just wasn't getting picked. I mean, I'll tell you up front, I don't think it is as well. But just off the track record, it's not really. Loki pick is odd. Pele pick makes sense. And then Susano Merlin. So they are pivoting the Thor to solo. What's up, Hydra? And then they're gonna pick Yakate. All right. Well, I think the Loki pick is a little weird, but it's not like bad. Paul and Akatse is a bit surprising. I'm guessing he played Bari game 1. Or maybe New, and then Bari was maybe picked on the other side. I'm surprised he's not playing Bari or New, but again, I'm imagining they're just gone. I don't think it's the best Akatse game, honestly, but I guess it's okay. He played New. I guess Bari's kind of awful into Thor, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't think this blue team draft is bad, but to me it doesn't fit. Like, I don't love giving... Mario Bros has been playing quite good recently. I don't love giving him on her for free. I think the Happen Thor is a bit of a horror, like, to be honest. I might be wrong, but I'm not super... I just don't have good thoughts about this Thor solo pick. I think it might be a bit grim. And the thing is, it wasn't going to get picked on the other side, so he could have just, like, not played against the Thor and been happy, like, quite honestly.
The first game, by the way, was surrendered at 19 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not good. Paul's different. I mean, Paul's good, but like the biggest gap in this lobby is not in mid. It's in solo for sure. Like that's not even me being a dick. That's just like the truth. Like Globe's a good player, and Paul's good, obviously, but like, yeah, Globe's gonna be fine. Set score is the Paul team is up 1-0. Because Globe is like what at worst a top, and if you look at like prime standings, at worst he's like a top 5 mid. Yeah, like if you're saying Sap,
Minions have spawned.
Kai, I wouldn't say Kai, but if you're saying Sap, Kai, Paul, and who's the other mid? There's another mid I'm missing. Oswald,
Like Benny,
are all better.
Oswald.
Oh, Benny, I guess. Okay, so at worst they're saying Globe's top 6, but he's definitely better than you, so he's at worst top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, point is though, he'll be fine. He'll do okay. At worst. He had a big time game the other day actually. Globe had a Geed game. Didn't matter, but was cool to watch. You know what, bro? I'm low-key a Thor happen believer actually. The more I look at this looks funny. I like it. I like it here.
He's gonna do good.
He's gonna do good. I mean, listen, look, I saw Munching Boo against SOT, and I was a little concerned, and he was kind of dominating him.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let me not get ahead of myself here. Globe with the back camp invade. I mean, I think this is just Bluestone into Sans a time diff right now. Really surprised he went Sans on Akate. I kind of hate Sans. And this is an Aegis Force into likely a first blood. Yep. Oh. I'm surprised he didn't stick that, to be honest, but I guess he was a little springy on the one. He was a bit afraid. All right, well, they forced the Aegis and poke him out, and I think Tagveer is going to go straight to skip Ori's to gank duo. This is smart. This should be a kill on Wingman Ghost here. Get a pluck. Beads. Oh, he has beads. Why does he have beads? Well, I mean, it's smart, but like that sucks. Thor getting a bit beat up, but he's okay. Kai reminds me of Veninu. Bro, the only thing I remember from Veninu is him being soloed like 5 times under his tower in the same like 2 games.
Reminds him in more ways than one then, I guess.
Yeah, that's
I actually
unlucky.
get comments about that too, dude.
Oh, he's also like a YouTuber, wasn't he? A little, well, like streaming. Yeah, you're kind of like Incon.
He did both.
Yeah, you're more like Incon.
Why is that?
You guys play similarly.
Oh, really good then?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Magic unleashed.
What's going on over here? Oh. The disarm, not the disarm, the, oh. Oh, he's not gonna die, guys. They're both dead. Happen, fuck, that's so bad, by the way. Like, if you're gonna commit to the fight, you can't run away while 3ing and then miss the entire 3 and then get your jungler killed as well. Complete horror in the solo lane. Really good pillar there by Mario, bro. I think Wingman Ghost is still dead here, but man, like this Loki is so fed now. Ay ay ay. Well, well, well. He got cringe ganked. Oh no, that's fucked up. That's unlucky. I'm sorry, I feel bad. He's going to shield splitter on Thor. I like it. There's gonna be some big problems this match though. Look at my boy Globe though, ahead in the mid lane. You know how cooked this is, bro? 2 games in a row he plays against Paul, has a good start, and his team is just inting. Bro, if you're
I
playing,
don't think last game he had a good start.
no, I mean, yeah, I'm in
Oh,
prime.
like the prime
Yeah,
game?
yeah. Like, I mean, I didn't see last game, so
I mean, to be fair though, if he's not ahead, he's Bluestone Merlin and just Sands of Time and Kate.
yeah, I guess, but like that's still fucked up.
Yeah. And then people are gonna blame Globe for this too.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
They're
Oh,
gonna,
he's dead.
aw,
Oh.
maybe it is just chalked, bro. Look how fed this Loki is. It's so chalked. Guys, jungle up 3-0, all of a sudden can one-shot everybody on the map? What is this? Somebody explain. I have many questions. Balanced roll? Yep. He's dead, by the way. Oh, he doesn't have ult yet. He's dead. Ult him! Oh, what a coward, by the way. Sod is actually so afraid. Whatever.
I don't think he kills there, does he?
He does, I think.
With Aspect? Oh wait, he's on
Yeah.
Aspect. Oh no,
No, he is
isn't.
Aspect. Doesn't matter. He's got that Gi damage. It's a level 5
I mean, he has
Thor.
Shell up on Thor, surely not.
I don't think that shit matters. Globe is invisible. He decided to put on
Hekate ult
that
bug.
Cole football cheat. Seeing his team not playing well. Fair enough, honestly. Yeah, honestly, fuck it, bro. Like, if I'm start losing, I'm gonna start cheating too. Wingman Ghost, big trouble. We'll die here, so Tegvir gets a little bit of pace back, but losing the rocks on the other side makes that really not so good. You know, oh, is he? Wow, big kill for Mario, bro, but like probably the worst time an ADC could die. Like quite literally, you just got the kill on the Medusa, and you die there, and then all of a sudden yeah, I mean the ADC, the dual lane just like caught up. Now you're losing everywhere. Shits. Shit. Shit. I will say this crew team is like really good. They've been doing very well. I think a lot of it is just like you look at like who's supposed to probably be the weaker players on this team. Probably the duo lane, but like I think especially Mario Bro has just looked a lot better at Smite, period. In the last like really since the the onset of Prime, like again this year. I think he's looked much better as a player. So you know, I know he's kind of stuck with the same-ish roster, and bro, that's what you're supposed to do, man. Unless your team sucks, then you have to leave. But like, no, being realistic, you really should try to just like stick with the team, or at least like most of a team if you can. I think they made one roster change, but keep your core together. That tends to do pretty well for you. And it makes some really funny Twitch VODs at the worst case. Mid fight going on, and Tegvir is just gonna get one shot. Yeah, I mean, Loki's like good into Susano, and Loki's ahead. And yeah, Dissonance is gonna be getting built on this map here. Big damage onto Globe, who will Staff of Mirrodin flicker out. But yeah, ouch. Yo, can we get Hekate disabled, by the way, for this invisibility bug, like low-key? Like, this shit's actually annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it is actually, like, a definitive disadvantage. Because you can't really see the animations of gods as they're channeling, if they have them. And stuff.
Fix it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd also like if they just fixed it, but...
It's been in the game for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
Your right tower is under attack. Your left tower is under attack.
They're kind of just bleeding. Down 3k, gold is free. Kaizo gonna go for the steal here. Let's see what he does. By the way, I'm trying to player cam on him and it's not working. I can player cam on every other god, but this is the best my player cam gets on Sobek. How fucked up is that? My camera's just rotating. W spectator. Can watch invisible globe, but I can't camera pan to Kaizo. Probably because he has some type of hacking going on. It's probably the only way to know, but
That makes sense.
it actually does make sense. Like, you can't go to his POV because there's just like walls, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. New spectator bug, guys. W. 1v1?
Oh. Oh. It's never a 1v1, is it?
It's never a 1v1, yeah.
Not with this jungle roll.
It's fucked up. Check the player damage. Who's gonna be number 1? The jungler. Aw. Thorol in mid, off the mark. Oh man. Paul's fine. Not fine. 2 for 1. They did get a shutdown though. 3 for 1. Did get a shutdown though. Ouchies, man.
Dude, he's just Damaru Loki. Like, can this item... whatever.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
right tower is under attack.
Yeah. I mean, look, I get it. You're getting behind. There's a level of like we need to push the pace on the map to not lose the game because we're struggling. I get it. But man, that is rough, dude.
Pyromancer has arrived.
Like they got owned.
Your right tower is under attack.
They got absolutely owned right there. 1v1 here for gold and he's looking for it. Does have Kaizo on the side coming, but I think he's out. Ouchies, man.
The enemy team has destroyed the Pyromancer.
Ouchies. Sorry, I looked away. Happen died though.
Your right tower is under attack.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think you look at this roster and I think you expect better things from this team, but they've just really like I know this Paul team's really good. Mickey, thank you so much by the way for the resub, dude. Appreciate you. Go.
Tower is under attack. Your left
Um,
tower is under attack.
But yeah, I don't know. They just I feel like this team should be better. And every time I've seen them play, they've looked quite bad. What's OSL? It's a draft league. Has 4 divisions. This is the top division. You should and probably do notice a lot of the names. And yeah. Right now it's the regular season, and then there's going to be a playoffs based off of seeding. Starting relatively soon, actually. Like in 2 weeks, maybe. A week and a half. Globe is in some trouble. Pele has ult soon. I think Globe is in a lot of trouble. We'll get peeled out a little bit. SOT is up 4 levels. Is it
I
the...
don't even have any levels.
Yeah. Up 5
5
levels.
Okay, now it's getting into a bunch. No,
You know,
man.
you know who's
Oh
farming?
my-
Yeah, it's just not good. It's just a horror.
And he doesn't even...
Is it the players that aren't doing as well as you'd expect, or is it them not working together well? Well, they're not working together because the game is over before they get together. Like, they're just getting bodied. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if they work well together. I mean, they're just getting destroyed. Like, they're down 10k at 13 minutes. Right? Like, you can't have team play if you're, like, this awful in the early game. Like, to their credit, I think they got a kill in duo. But then, like, Golden dies randomly. Tegviren happen, I think, insta-lose the game and on that solo gank. And then, like, Globe gets picked, and then... Yeah, I just, I don't know. I mean, their early game is just like so shit. Or it's been so shit in this match. And the last time I watched them was against this Wailing Banshees team with Portigree and them. And it was a very similar tale, dude. Like, game 1, I think they actually hard won, but game 2 and 3, which they had lost, they just got, like, destroyed in the early game, and it was, like, not even close. We'll get a shutdown onto Rabbids, so some signs of life, down 11,000 gold. I mean, look, like, although, yes, they are definitely getting outplayed, it is fucked up that they're down this much gold. I really do want to see Snowball get reduced. It's way too much right now. Like, it's definitely way too much. And I'm always a player who's here for skill expression, etc. But the way a lot of snowballing goes down isn't even very skill expressive. So, like, yeah. Big kill from Tegvir and them onto Paul. Golden dashing in, hitting literally everything this fight, but not enough damage. Level 12 happened. We'll get the kill to 13. So despite all the shutdowns, they're still down the same amount of gold. Which, when you really think about it, makes 0 sense. I don't really know how that works. I guess Sot was farming on the side, but man. Can't be a little more? Smite's been very snowball-y since, I remember saying this actually to Kai. I don't know if you remember, Kai. I'm putting you on the spot here. When Newt got added on that patch, and I remember playing PTS for the inbound tournament. You remember I told you? I said, bro, the game feels so snowball-y without side jungle and stuff to, like, break up the game. And, like, the game's definitely better, but, like...
Was that before or after the nighttime stuff?
That was during.
Like, the patch it was released or no?
Yeah, I think so. I think that all came out at once. The new patch, side jungle, and that Moonlight. And I remember it was, we just said, like, yeah, we just said, like, yeah, the squishy games make even less sense now. Darg.
The enemy team has destroyed the pyramids.
And it's okay, like, mind you, I think the game being snowball-y is better than the alternative. But, like, there is a balance you need to find, and before the game, leads did not matter enough, and that was bad. Now the game's too snowball-y, so you're trying to find the happy medium, and I think they veered too far to course correct, and that's okay. But I really do want them to kind of... Because, like, when have you guys... How often in your ranked games, competitive games, whatever the case might be... And yes, obviously, sometimes you just get bodied. I'm not saying that doesn't happen, or you body someone. Obviously, that just happens sometimes, but... Like, how often have you had honest-to-God Phoenix defenses or Phoenix sieges? Like, that shit does not happen, bro. Zenith, the red team's up 1-0. Like, that shit does not happen frequently. And that's such a shame. I mean, like, when you go watch, like, the Slayer team lose to Bongrip Eric with their awesome macro, it's because they don't really get to have, like, extended matches where you have to learn stuff. And the moment they do, it just falls apart. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have, like, phases of the game so people can learn how to play. Engage goes down. Globe does get the flicker off. It will survive. Oh. Oh, stand swap is good. He's out. Damn, let's go, Globe. Well played. Kaizo plucks the Pele. Does end up, unfortunately, dying.
Your middle tower is under attack.
On her in the duo lane. Catching some waves here. Rabid out of position-ish. Not really. He's got help. The roll is going to be good. Can they kill Rabid? He is Zoom. He's going to play defensively here. I get it. I do get it. I think you ult on a Rabid there and just say fuck it. And if you don't kill him, oh well, man. I don't think you defensively ult there. Guys, in the chat, listen. I know a lot of Crete players like to watch my channel. I know a lot of Sparta players like to watch my channel. Some Delphi players as well. And whatnot. And also people aspiring to get into competitive. I encourage you guys to obviously sign up for the OSLs and stuff. But I know a lot of you already are. Or for the next ones. And I think BSL is like a easier OSL. So that's also a good idea, right? I think you guys should also, though, sign up for some Smite Prime. Play with people, you know, because draft leagues are good for the game, obviously, and I do support draft leagues, duh. But there is something special about picking your teammates and not getting your teammates picked for you. So if you don't know who to play with, just play with people like in your division who might be on a draft league team. Or just try playing with other people. It'll help you in draft leagues, it'll help you in other stuff. Sign up for Prime, boys.
The enemy team has destroyed the
You'll enjoy it. Maybe not every time, but getting that win that you don't always expect to get, or playing against some people you know and stuff, it's fun, dude. What's Prime Smite Prime? It's
look at the
the
BRE.
weekend Saturday tournament. Yeah, look at the Bongrup Eric story. That shit was inspirational.
They didn't sign up, would have never happened.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Something to think about.
Exactly.
Your right tower is under attack.
With the Bongrup Eric shit, like that shit might have changed my life, bro. Not even kidding. That was one of the most
Agree.
impactful games of Smite I've ever seen. One of the most impactful video games I've ever seen, bro. Gotta tap in. Stun is good. You want the Smite Prime link? I got you guys. I got you. Yo, I'm surprised you don't know about this, though. I talk about it all the time, but it's okay. I forgive you.
Your right Phoenix is under attack.
Here's what you do, folks, to sign up for Smite Prime. You click on NA April Circuit, and then you have to bring a team, but anyone can sign up. It's open qualities and open stuff. You click on week 2 because week 1 just happened. You make a team. You check in between the time of 11 a.m. to noon on Saturday. So just sign up, check in at 11. You sign up now, but you check in at 11 on Saturday. Games start at noon, so just check in an hour before. On the check-in command, you'll join the Discord from there, and you'll be golden, bro. So W stuff, what's up, Cobra? Nice
No
to see you,
pun
bro.
intended.
Yup.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well, hopefully you won't be golden. I mean, this shit is unlucky. This is fucked up, isn't it? I like golden, but this is just a rough situation. Dark. Yeah, this one is just a rough one, man. Definitely some worse gameplay than I expected from these
Your
guys.
Titan is under attack.
I know some of it is snowball, but man, they got farmed like bad. This is brutal.
Your Titan is under attack.
Absolutely brutal. Of course, dude. I just love the Smite music on at the end. Smite 2. 5v5. God versus God.
Teamwork or die.
Yes, teamwork or die.
GG.
Yeah.
Let's see how many blue people type GG. Oh.
Uh-oh.
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 Trouble in paradise over there, it seems.
Ah. How am I supposed to focus with a marital dispute in my ear all game? From who?
Who's Facehead?
I wonder who.
Kaizo.
It's Kaizo.
Who?
Is this a rank game?
No, it's OSL.
This is OSL.
Who? Who did it? I can't type, unfortunately. If I could, I would. How do people
I think
find
we all know
5-man
who.
stacks? Globe
Are
and
you
Happen,
streaming?
probably? Yeah.
We gotta start changing our name to streaming when we're streaming.
What?
Snady.
It's definitely some combination of Tegvir, Happen, Globe. And I think it's Happen, Tegvir, if I had to guess. Yup, see.
Ah. Darg.
Is this game 1?
Nope, it's game 2.
Is it 0-2 or 1-1?
Yeah, it's 2. Ah.
Hold that, Tegvir.
What?
Hold
Um,
that.
so how do you find teams? I mean, okay, I think the best way to find a team, the way I would recommend finding a team is playing in something like a draft league and then just playing with people in your division. That's typically what I would recommend nowadays. I didn't do that initially because I wasn't in draft leagues. They didn't really exist when I started playing. So I just like found people in ranked and just like invited them to play and then just like talk to them. That's what I would do. You know, that's kind of what people did back when's. So you could just do that. I guess you could use Discords as well to just like find people and stuff. I do recommend just like hitting up people to play ranked with them first and just see if you just like playing with them. You don't have to be like best friends. We don't want to play with people you hate playing with like in ranks because it's gonna, you know, and just see, you know. So I think that's what I'd recommend. Um, but yeah, kind of a disappointing game here. The other set was definitely a better watch, even though it was a 2-0 as well. So yeah. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Uh, patch is on Tuesday, and I'll probably stream tomorrow. But like, do I really want to queue ranked at 9:17 on an Easter Sunday? Like, I just don't think I do. So I think we'll just call it there. I was hoping the matches would last a little bit longer. I really hate that like they're so stacked on top of each other on reschedules, but we do play tomorrow, our OSL set. So that'll be a good time. I'm gonna give a raid over to the man in charge, Bong Rip Eric. He's doing a cast right now of I don't know if it's a cast or just a watch of a Spartus set, I believe. So you guys can check that out, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, I know a bit of a shorter stream, but we will be live again tomorrow, and we will have a bigger and better stream, longer one. We'll do some rank games into you know, the thing OSL, and should be good. See you guys soon. Thank you.